Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm Ella, and I'm so happy you're here with us today. You're doing great just by showing up, so good job already.
And I'm Sam. We're excited to help you improve your English in a simple, friendly, and real way. Today's lesson is something you will use a lot in real life: asking for help in English.
Yes, this is one of the most useful topics for beginners. When you travel, when you meet new people, when you're in a shop, when you don't understand something, you need simple, clear phrases to ask for help.
So, today, we'll teach you easy phrases to ask for help, how to sound polite, real examples, and small dialogues you can repeat with us.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we have new English episodes every week. And trust me, you don't want to miss them.
Okay, let's begin. Take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy learning. You're doing great.
Let's start with the simplest phrase. Repeat after me. Can you help me? Let's try it again. Can you help me?
Great job! This is the most basic, most universal, and most useful sentence you can use anywhere, in a shop, at the airport, in a city, even online.
Now, another simple phrase. I need help. It's direct and very easy to understand. Repeat it with me. I need help.
Nice! Now I want to teach you one more polite version. Listen first. Could you help me, please? Let's say it together. Could you help me, please? This is very polite and soft.
Good job so far. Now, let's add one more useful phrase. Can you show me? You can use this when you need someone to point, explain, or demonstrate something. Repeat it. Can you show me?
Perfect! See, asking for help is not scary. It's simple English, simple words, simple steps.
Sometimes you need help because you don't understand something. Here's a very useful phrase. I don't understand. Repeat with me. I don't understand.
And here's another one. Can you say that again? This means you want the person to repeat. Again? Can you say that again?
And another polite version. Can you speak more slowly? Let's say it together. Can you speak more slowly? You can use these phrases in class, in conversation, or when talking to someone new.
Let's put these phrases in a mini dialogue. Listen first, then we'll repeat. The bus stop is 2 blocks away. Turn left and go straight.
Sorry, I don't understand. Can you say that again?
Sure. Turn left and go straight.
Thank you. Great. Now repeat after me slowly. Sorry, I don't understand. Can you say that again? Thank you.
Excellent. You're doing great.
Okay, now let's talk about asking for help in a store or a supermarket. A very useful phrase is, excuse me, where is... For example, excuse me, where is the bread? Excuse me, where is the milk? Excuse me, where is the shampoo? Repeat it. Excuse me, where is...
Here's another. Can you help me find this? You can use this when you show a picture on your phone or point to an item. Repeat after me. Can you help me find this?
Let's try a real-life example. Repeat after me. Excuse me, where is the sugar? Excuse me, where are the eggs? Perfect.
Let's do a quick mini dialogue again.
Excuse me, where is the rice?
It's on aisle 3.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Great. Very natural and very useful.
Yes, great job. In this chapter, we talk about something super common, asking for help in a shop. Clothes shop, supermarket, electronics store, anywhere.
Let's start with very basic phrases. Listen first. Excuse me, can you help me? One more time. Excuse me, can you help me?
This is the friendliest and safest phrase to use. Simple, clear, polite.
Now, another phrase. I'm looking for. Example, I'm looking for a blue t-shirt.
Yes, repeat with us. I'm looking for. Good. Again. I'm looking for.
Let's make it real life. Ella, pretend you are in a clothing store.
Okay. Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for black jeans.
Perfect. Very natural. In real shops, you can also say, do you have this in a medium? Or do you have this in another color?
Beginners love these phrases. They are short and they work everywhere. Now let's talk about directions. Many learners get nervous here, but don't worry, we'll make it easy.
The main phrase you need is, can you tell me how to get to? For example, can you tell me how to get to the bus station?
Another easy phrase is, where is the, like, where is the bank?
Let's practice a short dialogue.
Okay, Sam asks for help. I give the answer.
Excuse me, where is the nearest supermarket?
It's over there, next to the pharmacy.
Great. And if you don't understand the answer, say, sorry, can you say that again? Or, can you speak more slowly, please?
These two phrases are lifesavers, really.
All right. Next situation, work or school. Very important for daily life.
Sometimes you need help with homework, a project, or instructions. Let's learn the basics.
Phrase 1. Can you help me with this? Simple, right?
Phrase 2. I don't understand. This is honest and useful. No problem saying it.
Phrase 3. Can you explain it, please?
Let's do a small scene. I'm a student. Sam is the teacher. Sorry, I don't understand this exercise. Can you explain it, please?
Yes, of course. First, read the question, then write 2 sentences.
See? Very natural, very clear.
And if you want extra help, say, can you give me an example?
Don't worry, this chapter is easy too. We'll keep it simple and safe.
I need help.
Call an ambulance.
I need a doctor.
These are short because in emergencies, short is better.
Let's make a simple example. I need help. My friend is sick. Or, please call an ambulance.
Good job. Even learning this helps you stay safe. Now let's learn how people speak in real life. Natural English. Still simple.
Instead of can you help me, many people say, could you give me a hand? This means the same thing. Very friendly.
Another natural phrase. Can you do me a favor?
Example. Can you do me a favor? Can you watch my bag for 1 minute?
One more. Do you mind helping me?
It's polite. It sounds soft.
Nice. Repeat after us. Do you mind helping me? Again, slower. Do you mind helping me?
Great job. You're really improving.
We all use phones and computers, so here are some phrases you can use online.
Phrase 1. Can someone help me?
Phrase 2. How do I fix this?
Phrase 3. Does anyone know? Like, does anyone know how to download this app?
Very common on Facebook groups, YouTube comments, and online forums.
Okay, time for listening. I will read a short story. Then we'll talk about it. Anna is in a big supermarket. She can't find the bread. She looks around, but she doesn't see it. She goes to a worker and says, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the bread." The worker smiles and says, "Sure, it's on aisle 4." Anna says, "Thank you."
Great. Now let's ask some questions. What is Anna looking for? Who does she ask? What phrase does she use?
Take your time. Think. Great job.
Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the bread.
Excuse me. Can you help me? Good. I'm looking for the bread. Well done.
Asking for help is not a weakness. It's smart.
Yes. And remember, people love helping, especially when you speak politely.
Also, don't worry about mistakes. Really, everybody makes mistakes.
Your English is improving because you're practicing now. That's what matters.
Yes, we're proud of you. Now, let's learn how to ask for help when you're using buses, taxis, trains, or the metro. These situations can feel stressful, but with simple English, you can stay calm.
Common phrase number 1. Does this bus go to... Example. Does this bus go to the city center?
Phrase 2, where do I get off? Example, where do I get off for the museum?
Phrase 3. Can you tell me when we arrive? This one is very useful if you're unsure about stops.
Let's make a small, real-life style conversation.
Excuse me, does this bus go to the airport?
Yes, it does. You can get off at the last stop.
Thank you. Can you tell me when we arrive?
Of course.
See? Super simple, so friendly, no difficult grammar.
This next part is fun. Restaurants. Asking for help can make your experience easier and more enjoyable.
Sam, phrase 1. Can you help me, please? Use it when you need a waiter's attention.
Phrase 2. Can I see the menu?
Phrase 3. Can you recommend something?
This last one is great because people love giving recommendations.
Let's practice. I'm the customer. Ella is the waiter. Excuse me, can you help me, please?
Of course. How can I help you?
Can I see the menu?
Here you go.
Thanks. Can you recommend something?
Yes, the chicken soup is very good.
Nice and simple. See how natural it sounds?
Sometimes you need help learning English. That's normal and good.
Here are the most useful phrases. 1. How do you say this in English? 2. What does this mean? 3. Can you check this, please? 4. Can you help me practice English?
Let's do a short example. Sam, how do you say blank 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 in English?
Oh, it means blank blank blank.
And if you're talking to a friend, you can say, can you correct me if I make a mistake?
People will help you, I promise. All right, let's practice with a small exercise. I'll read sentences with missing words. You try to guess the correct phrase.
Ready? Here we go. Exercise. Excuse me, can you blank me? I'm blank for the bank. Where do I blank off? Can you speak more blank, please? Can you blank that again? How do you blank this in English?
Take a moment, think. You've got this.
Okay, and here are the answers. Help. Looking. Get. Slowly. Say. Say. Great job. You're doing so well. Now, let's repeat slow, simple sentences. Just listen first. Can you help me? I don't understand. I'm looking for the station. Can you say that again? Can you speak slowly, please?
Now you repeat. Say it out loud. Really. Don't just read. Can you help me?
Good. I don't understand. Nice. I'm looking for the station. Well done. Can you say that again? Great job. Can you speak slowly, please?
Excellent. We're proud of you.
Now let's try longer practice scenes. Imagine you're in these situations. Speak when we pause. Scenario 1. In a pharmacy.
You're in a pharmacy. You want medicine for a headache. Say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" Good. Now say, "I have a headache." Nice job.
Scenario 2. At the airport. You're at the airport. You need help finding your gate. Say, "Excuse me, where is gate 10? Great.
Scenario 3. Asking a stranger. You're lost. You want to ask a friendly person. Say, "Can you tell me how to get to the train station?" Amazing. Really well done.
Asking for help is not just about English, it's about confidence. Here are some tips to feel brave and strong. Smile. A smile makes everything easier. Keep sentences short. Short is powerful. Use polite words. Please and thank you go a long way. Take your time. You don't need to speak fast. Repeat if needed. It's okay to ask again.
Yes, confidence grows when you practice, even 5 minutes a day.
Let's quickly review the most important phrases from today's episode.
Repeat with us. Can you help me? I don't understand. Can you say that again? I'm looking for. Where is the. Can you speak slowly, please? Can you recommend something? How do you say this in English? Can you check this, please? Does this bus go to.
These are your survival phrases. If you know these, you can handle so many situations. Tom is in a big city. He wants to find the museum, but he is lost. He sees a woman and says, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the museum." The woman smiles and says, "Sure, go straight and turn left." Tom says, "Thank you. Can you speak more slowly, please?" She repeats the directions. Tom is happy. He says, "Thank you for your help." Great listening. You understood a lot today.
Okay, friends, we made it to the end. Amazing work today. Really, you should feel proud.
Let's summarize today's main message. Asking for help is simple, asking for help is useful, and asking for help is okay. You can do it in English with confidence.
And remember, your English doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be clear and polite. That's all.
Before we go, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications. It really helps us make more lessons for you.
And now, our community question.
Let us know in the comments, when do you wake up?
We love reading your answers.
Thank you for listening. You're improving every day.
Take care.
See you in the next episode.